What's up, everybody? Chef Hesh here with another suggestion from my friends out here on the internet. My friend Mari sent me a suggestion for muffin pizzas. She sent me photos. She sent me a recipe. She sent me video. I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you, Mari. We've been friends for a very, very long time. So I'm going to make them. One change. Where I live, for some weird reason, 2 stores, no English muffins. None. Not a single rack of English muffins. Nothing. They're just not there. So I bit the bullet and I got bagels. Definitely not the same. But I wanted to do this video. They couldn't tell me when they were going to get English muffins in. I didn't want to wait too long. So I've got bagels. These are just plain bagels. And, you know, I split them, obviously, as you can see. Yeah. Sorry, Mari, but you know where I'm at. Things are weird. I love it here, but English muffins, they don't have them? The hell's going on? So, I've got some crushed San Marzanos and, you know, a generic-y tomato, green chili. It's like a wannabe rotel. Some black olives. I'm going to put some pepperoni, black olives. I've got a mozzarella Parmesan blend that I'm going to put over this. But first things first, we want to toast these things a little bit. And then top them. Melt the cheese. And definitely eat these because, oh, it's going to be delicious. So I've got a little bit of butter here. I've got a sheet pan. I'm just going to kind of rub a little bit of this butter around. You know, use the little wrapper or whatever to just kind of rub it around. If you want to use some of that spray, like Pam or whatever, the non-stick cooking spray, go ahead and use that. I prefer butter because it actually tastes better. Rub that on there. Take your bagels, toss them down. We're going to go ahead and take these and toss them into a 375-degree oven, just long enough for them to toast a little bit. We want the butter on the bottom so it kind of browns it up. It kind of makes it tasty and toasty. That's going to take 5 minutes. In the meantime, we need to make our sauce. So I've got my little zip here. I'm going to take those tomatoes. They're crushed. I'm going to dump them in. I'm going to take my tomato and green chilies, dump it in. Look at that. That thing is almost full. I mean, Jesus, Lord. There's a lot in here. And I dumped some on the counter. Casualty of war, right? I'm going to give it a couple pulses. If I can get this thing to actually work. Oh yeah. That's almost like a salsa at this point. We don't want that. So, I've got some minced garlic. If I can get the jar open, you saw this last time, I kind of had a little bit of an issue with that. I'm not going to put too much garlic in. I'm actually going to use some of the garlic oil for this. I've got my Zatarain's cayenne. You know I love this stuff. I mean, who doesn't, right? If you don't, let me know in the comments below why you don't like cayenne. And the Zatarain's brand is actually really good. Onion powder. Just tap-a-roo, a little bit of that stuff in there. Salt, because, well, it's going to need salt. Pepper. Now, assuming you can get your little blender guy here to cooperate with you, you can see I've made a giant freaking mess here. Just give it a couple pulses. Well, that's it. You're done. We have a lot of sauce and a giant mess here. I'm literally going to take this and I'm going to put it into a pot and warm it up. While these are toasting, this will be warming. That way we've got warm sauce on a nice toasty bagel. All we have to do is spread some sauce on, put our toppings on, throw it back in the oven to melt the cheese and cook the olives. I've got some black olives here. The olives, the cheese, the pepperoni. That's it. Nice, quick, simple, absolutely delicious. Thank you again, Maury. I appreciate you sending me this because, oh, amazing. That is very messy, but I clean the kitchen every day, so I'm not that worried about it. Grab some paper towels and kind of wipe up. Like, oh Jesus, yeah, I made a mess, but that's okay. That's just part of cooking. So at this point, we're going to toast these bagels. We're going to let this sauce heat through. You don't want to like boil it or do anything crazy like that. You just want it warm. Nobody wants a cold pizza. Well, cold pizza is really good. But you want this hot. That's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to let it go. See you in a minute. What's up, foodies? Man, 5 minutes or so. Look at this. Oh, these bagels are absolutely amazingly done. We blitzed up our sauce in our little pulsy guy. Well, it's a food processor, but I heated it on the stove. Amazingly good. I did have to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Always, taste your food before you serve it. At this point, I'm going to put some sauce on, some pepperoni, some cheese, and just bake it off and call it a day. So, let's get to it. It's a very nice sauce, actually. These are bagels, and I'm sure I'm going to make a huge mess here, but I've got a little spoonful. I'm not sure if you can see over here, but I'm going to go ahead and run it around. Kind of spread it a little bit. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I just want a little bit of sauce, not too much. Oh, the Nano I watched, he's trying to get away, but he's not gonna. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. A little bit of sauce. We already have these nice and toasty. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some sauce on these guys. That's it. Sauce. Boom. Ha! No, I'm joking. I'm going to put pepperoni, I'm going to put cheese, all kinds of cool stuff on this. I can't really give you the technique as far as spreading the sauce because, well, I've never done this before. This is my first time. So, use your sauce at your own discretion because some people like a lot, some people like a little, some people like it sweet, some people like it tart. This is just up to you. once we've got some sauce on here, we're going to want to add some cheese and some toppings. I've got it's made by Kraft actually. Deliciously paired mozzarella and Parmesan for pizza. Well, okay. I've never seen this before until today when I went to the store. So I'm like, okay, I'll try it. It's, pre-shredded. Give it a little shake and throw some on. The thing about a bagel as opposed to a muffin is there's a giant hole in the center, so you really don't want to put cheese in the center because there's a big hole there. Just get it around as much as you can. If you get some on the sheet pan that you're using, that's fine. That's okay. It's not going to ruin anything. You can clean it. It's not a big deal. So get some on there. Make it look good. As best as you can. Like just put the damn cheese on there, and you'll be good. All right. Okay. Cheese. It kind of looks like a cheesy donut, doesn't it? It's kind of funny. Now I've got these Hormel pepperoni minis. I use the minis because look at those guys. They're so cute. Just tiny, and they'll actually work out really well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them just around the donut-y, bagel-y thing that we've got going on here. Yeah, those aren't quite even, but that's okay. I really don't think that anybody's going to care. That one was really thin. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this. I'm going to add some olives. I'm going to throw this back into the oven for like 5 minutes, until everything melts together and incorporates. And well, that's about it. Once we're done, adding this meat, melting the cheese, we're good. So I'll see you in a few minutes, and I'll show you the final product. It's going to be an absolutely delicious, easy, quick pizza bagel thing. Much better than what you're going to find in the stores. Once you've assembled your little muffin bagel pizzas, using whatever toppings that you actually prefer, and you've thrown them in the oven, let the cheese melt and everything kind of come together, pull them out, let them rest. Do not try to eat these right away. You will burn yourself. I'm very experienced in burning myself. So use your flappies, pull them out. Oh, that's quite hot. Yes. And as you can see there, the cheese is nice and melted. There we have it. It's not the prettiest thing you're ever going to see, but I can guarantee you this is going to be delicious. Look at all that cheese. Oh, yes. I'm glad I made it. I'm going to let these cool for a little while before I try to eat them. Probably about 10 minutes. Because that's probably going to burn the crap out of me. I don't want that. Maybe you do. If you do like to watch me burn myself, let me know in the comments below. It is kind of funny, actually, every time I see it. I'm going to eat these. So, want them cool, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, stay fruity.